Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. It is Monday evening. Sherri and I both just finished work a little bit ago. She'll be in the vlog a little bit later. She's resting after a long day. And you probably noticed we did not pick up the vlog at all this past weekend. Normally on Monday we have a vlog from our weekend. But that means that on Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday, we're picking up the camera. This past weekend we decided just to take it for ourselves, spend it with each other, spend it with friends, and honestly was really, really nice. We got some home projects done, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but we thought we'd vlog today, a little bit tomorrow, so you guys can watch this on Wednesday. One of our big projects this weekend involved this bathroom. Sherri Beth did a deep clean of it, which is amazing, and we put all new caulk down there along the edge and then kind of in the shower around there. This is our shower again. Our bedroom is just like on that side of the wall, and it needed some help. So we did that this weekend. I'm probably going to do around the base of the toilet maybe next weekend or soon, so that everything in here is nice and updated and fresh. And it's funny because that wasn't even a project on our list when we went into the weekend. Sherri said she wanted to deep clean the bathroom, and when deep cleaning the shower, a piece of the old, like the seal, came off, and it was like, well, I guess we're gonna do that now. And then we started one thing and just kept going. I'm super glad it's done. It turned out really nice, but that was one of those weekend projects that just like kind of pops up, isn't really on the list. Another thing we did this weekend was clean out our fridge. I think last week I said we were gonna do that, and we did, so check. And it's a good thing we did because I'm about to make our lunches for the week, which will fill the fridge up. And I'm excited. I'm making something that I haven't ever really made like this before. I think it's going to be good. Let me show you what I'm making. You can see I've got a bunch of meatballs rolled out here on this pan. I'm going to bake these, get them all cooked. And with them, I'm going to make a little bit of a Greek salad. I've got feta, I've got cucumber, tomatoes, I've got onion, and I've got tzatziki. And so what I'm going to do is all of those kind of make together with some olive oil, maybe a little bit of balsamic. And then I'm going to have the meat on the other side. And then I'm going to have tzatziki in the middle. So let me get this all made up and I'll show you when it's done. I've got the cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, tossed with some olive oil, a little bit of salt in there, a little bit of pepper in there. I just opened up our feta. You can see it is the blocks of feta. I've got feta cut up on top. You can see it dished up in all 4 of those. Now we wait for the meatballs to be done cooking. We have 2 sisters who watch our channel from Michigan, and they are basically my connection to everything that is Greek in the world. So as I'm cutting up feta cheese and as I'm making the salad, all I hear in my mind is myself telling myself, don't make Nikki and Maria mad. Don't make Nikki and Maria mad. So hopefully, if they're watching, I'm doing this semi-right. I will also say, I could just sit here and eat this entire container of feta cheese. I've never bought it like this before. Normally the way I buy it is like the feta crumbles. This is amazing. While things are finishing cooking, I thought I'd give you an update on Missy. Not positive she's alive. Missy. Missy. Okay, good. Hi, sweet girl. Yeah, you were sleeping pretty good. She's been like that for, honestly, quite a while. The whole time I've been downstairs cooking, she's just been snoozing. In fact, when I walked by earlier, she was snoring a little bit. She has like those cat snores, which I think is hilarious. But good news, she's not dead. Continuing with lunches, and you can see all the meatballs are cooked. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these into quarters. Sherri doesn't always have like a knife or utensils in her office. She has like fork and stuff. But I figure if I can make everything in this lunch bite size already, that will make it much easier for both of us. So I'm going to cut these up. Lunches are done. Look at that. You can see each lunch got 3 meatballs cut up. There's a dollop of the tzatziki there right in the middle. I think that is going to be delicious this week. And just like that, the kitchen is clean after making lunches. And I just heard Sherri get out of the shower upstairs. We'll see her in a little bit. We've never made this before for lunches, but we had meatballs and we want to do something different with them. We normally just like cover them in like a pasta sauce and cheese, and it's so good, but we wanted to try something different. So I think this is going to be really delicious. Excited to have it for lunch. So fingers crossed it's good. It took probably 30 minutes for the whole thing. Maybe actually a little bit more than that, because the meatballs had to cook in the oven for about 30 minutes. So what I did is I put the meatballs in and then got everything ready. Meatballs came out, let them sit for like 5 minutes to cool down, cut them up, put them in, good to go. So, lunches for the week, done. Okay, so our night is taking a bit of a turn. Also, look, there's Sherri. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? Hair's still a little bit wet. You took a shower?
I did take a shower. It's a little bit wet.
And we were kind of hanging out in the living room. I got a text from a friend of mine. Some of you will remember I went to Fairbanks North Pole last month, I think it was.
January?
January, February, and I went up there for a fundraiser for a nonprofit that a motorcycle club was putting on. Well, that motorcycle club has gathered all of the funds that they raised, and one of their members is coming to town tonight and has a check for us. So he was like, can we meet up tonight? Absolutely. Rule number 1, always say yes to motorcycle clubs.
Also, you know what's funny is that the t-shirt that they gave,
yeah,
I was wearing that like all day today, and I took it off before I showered.
That's hilarious.
But, like, that's what I had on all day.
That's so funny. So we're driving out to Eagle River to see him and pick up a donation for the nonprofit. Yeah. And I was going to go by myself, and Sherri was like, nope.
I want to spend time with you.
So Sherri's going with me, even with wet hair.
Even with wet hair. Heading
out to East Anchorage to go out to Eagle River, and we're passing, this used to be the Northway Mall. Goes all down there, or it did. It's basically totally empty now. I don't know that there's anything open in there. There might be like a Planet Fitness and like a trampoline park, but it used to have an Orange Julius. It had a Discovery Zone. How many of you guys remember DZ for Discovery Zone? That place was the best. But it's just like so sad to watch this old mall building basically just fade into nothing. We have made it to the town of Eagle River, Alaska. Eagle River is probably 15-ish minutes north of Anchorage. A lot of families who live here in Eagle River actually are military families at our local Air Force and Army base, because this is pretty close to the base, so they can live here, has a nice, just kind of nice small town feel, but they're close to work. All right, we just met them, and I'm blown away. Like, the stuff that people do for our organization and the work that we do, the fact that a motorcycle club here in Alaska would care about the issue of trafficking and put in lots of time and effort to raise a whole bunch of money, it's so cool. The Sons of Thunder, what a cool motorcycle club. Yeah. So now we're gonna head back to Anchorage. We're just leaving Eagle River, and up on top of one of those mountains, you're not gonna be able to see it on the vlog, there are some buildings. You can see it with the naked eye. That's actually an old Nike missile site from the Cold War. They had them all around Alaska, and they were going to tear it down a number of years ago, but a number of residents kind of rallied together to preserve it. Well, we're back home. How was your day?
It was okay.
Yeah?
It was Monday. It
was Monday, but it is almost 8 p.m. You have almost officially made it through Monday.
Almost.
You have a doctor's appointment early tomorrow morning, so we're both leaving pretty early.
Pretty early.
And I just saw, dang it, you guys, our fridge, you have to like push it closed. Something's like janky with it. That's not good. I don't know. All right, we just finished dinner. Since we were out so late, or later than we expected at least, dinner was just like scrounging around the kitchen. Sherri finished the rest of the pot roast from a pot roast that I made this weekend, and it was, we both agree, maybe the best pot roast we've ever done.
I think so, yeah.
It was really good. I made a tuna fish sandwich. I'm a huge tuna fan. And so was Missy. Sherri thinks tuna fish is gross. You think it's cat food. So we never have tuna fish together.
No,
so
Adam and Missy have tuna fish together.
Missy and I had tuna fish tonight. And so as soon as Sherri was having pot roast, I was like, oh, I have to find something. I was like, I know what I want, tuna fish. It was so good. Now we're going to watch an episode of Traitors. So if you've been watching the vlogs the last few months, you will know that we are addicted to the show called The Traitors. We just love it so much. We finished season 2, and there's also season 1, which we did not watch. We jumped into season 2. Yeah. So we're now going back and watching season 1. And they also have an Australian version.
And a UK version.
And a UK version. So I think after we do season 1, we're going to jump into the international versions.
Yeah.
So we're going to go watch an episode of our show, and then I think we're going to go to bed because we both have to be up super early tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I have meetings, Sherri has a doctor's appointment, but I will pick you all up tomorrow. Good night, friends. Hello, friends. Good morning. It is the next day. Sherri Beth is already off to work. I am up as well. I have showered. She's at her doctor's appointment, and I am heading into the office. Looks like it is a moderately nice day, so let's go outside and see how it is. It is almost 40 degrees already here in Anchorage today, so staying above freezing even at nighttime, which is nice. You can see mostly cloudy, some lighter clouds over there above the mountains. The sun looks like it's trying to poke through a little bit. Heading to the office now, have an interesting day. Going away party for one of my team members, which super bummed about, but life transitions happen, and it'll be fun to celebrate her today, so that is our plan. We're gonna have a little bit of a team meeting, and then we are going out all to lunch together. So that's always fun, looking forward to that. Then I've got some office work and stuff to do a little bit later. Not a ton of stuff, which is pretty nice. Most of it's like emails, reports, follow-up stuff, so sort of just busy work, the kind of things that aren't tied to a huge project, but just, you know, lots of little things that need to be checked off. I also did hear from Sherri, and her doctor's appointment went great. Her doctor is super happy, super pleased with her, so thumbs up for good doctor's appointments. And you can see, even though it's been in the 40s lately, staying above freezing at nighttime, there's still a ton of snow around town. Because we got so much this year, it's gonna take quite a while for it all to melt. All right, friends, I'm in the elevator up to the office. I will pick you up a little bit later. Well, it is multiple hours later, and obviously I am home. And look, Sherri is home as well.
Hi.
We are already working on a project, and by we, I mostly mean Sherri, because I'm terrible at this stuff. Let me show you. So I showed you how we redid some of the stuff in our bathroom, cleaned our shower. We also ordered one of these in-shower organizers, because we have one, but it's pretty old, and it's, I don't know, it's just kind of rusting, and so we ordered a new one off of Amazon. Now it needs to be put together. And Sherri walked in from work, and I was trying to put it together, and I just
immediately pouted.
I immediately pouted. I was going to word it differently, but that's essentially what happened. And now Sherri is bringing her big brain to the project.
Yep.
And is going to help me figure out how the heck to do this.
It's going to be fine.
Because I'm very dramatic, I told Sherri, I was like, this is an impossible task. No way to put this together.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. And like 2 minutes later, Sherri has it done.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're my favorite. Right, in my defense, not that this will help, these are what threw me off. So these you can use, but you don't have to use. And so I was like, there are just way too many parts here. Well, there are, because we don't need those. We decided not to use those.
They give you options.
They give you options, and I don't do well with options. I need to be like, here, just do it exactly this way. And well, you did it right. I did not.
There you go.
So that is the one we're going to be replacing. And again, it's like all rusty along the bottom. No, thank you. Done, and it looks so much better. Sherri's shelf. My shelf. Loofahs. Razors.
So much better.
It fits way better too. And this old nasty thing can go. See, look at that. You can see the rust on there. Yep, off to the trash. How was work today?
Good. Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New projects, old projects?
Normal projects.
Okay.
Just stuff I have to do monthly, so just getting those all done.
You did, however, get a fun gift today.
I did. I walked in my office, and this was in there with my name on it. Took the name off of it.
It's a North Face backpack.
Yeah.
It's got the Holland America Princess. That's the company you work for, technically HAP.
Yep. Yep.
Look at that.
Very nice, huh?
It's a good company that gives you North Face bags.
I know. I know.
That's so cool.
It's a really nice bag, too.
You were saying you think that might be your new, like, travel bag?
It might be my new travel bag because it has so many, like, little pockets that I really appreciate.
It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
You had the Greek salad meatball thing for lunch today. How was it?
It was delicious. I didn't eat all of it, so I'm gonna
snack on it.
Snack on it for dinner.
We've never made it before.
No, but it was very good.
Something you'd want us to make again?
I think so, yeah.
There was a little concern with cutting up the cucumbers, tomatoes, all that kind of stuff a couple days ahead of time.
That might get kind of mushy.
Was it super mushy?
Nope.
Really?
No.
And the feta cheese is amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yum. Well, our evening has taken a bit of a change than what we had originally planned. First of all, we're back in Sherri's car. Got your car back?
Yeah.
Got it back yesterday. A friend of ours asked if we could get together tonight and just talk and process some things. So we're going to a bar called the Cabin Tavern, which is an Anchorage institution. It is in East Anchorage, so kind of the exact opposite part of town. And most people know it as the bar with grass on the roof.
Grass on the roof, yep.
I will show you that when we get there. Here is Cabin Tavern. You can see a little bit of grass on the roof right over there. In the summertime, it is fully grassy. Anchorage icon. It is 3 hours later.
As expected.
We knew this was gonna be a long night, but it was a really good night.
It was, yes.
So I'm glad we made tonight happen. But we're gonna go home, and it's late, and I have to get this video edited.
Yeah.
Oh gosh darn it. I will say I'm also very hungry, so I think when we get home, I'm gonna get a snack.
Oh, okay.
Friends, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us on this just random Monday and Tuesday vlog.
Monday, Tuesday, yeah.
Where we just did some house stuff, just kind of hung out. Worked. Showed you Sherri's new fancy backpack.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Thanks for being a part of our community, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.